Hello, this is KMBKomhyr, and welcome to episode 40 of KMBKomhyr Plays Minecraft. And, yeah, you can see I'm here in the Calgary Tower in this 40th episode. I thought I should go back and do what I can to finish up the project that I started way back in episode 1. So here we are. I'm going to be doing some interior work down here. You can see I tore out the fireworks show, and now it appears that my cats and my villager there are taking part in some sort of cult ritual here. You know, they got sort of this cross shape on the ground, and excuse me, there's some weird shadows going on from just the way this place is built. It's kind of funny looking. Actually, that kind of looks like a cross, like an iron cross from the... Well, we won't talk about that. But yeah, I'm going to start off by doing some work on the floor in here, and I think I'll just probably end up doing the entire thing in the same repeating pattern that we've started here. And when I get that done, I'll come back and we'll take a look at what I'm going to be working on after that in here. So I'll be back in a bit. I thought I'd just show you guys as I'm doing this floor. This is nothing too special or innovative, but it's just the best method that I've come up with for doing this kind of checkerboard floor. And it's to actually work off of a diagonal, so you don't have to switch blocks over and over, and I can just walk along placing in front of me like this, get to the end, switch direction, and just go back the other way, and that's working pretty effectively for me, getting it done fairly quickly. But I'm gonna run out of blocks here soon, and then I'll go back and do the inset lighting afterward. But yeah, I'm liking the way this is looking. It's turning out. It's a nice pattern, I think. It's a good tiley look, even though half of it is wood. But no, I think this will work out. And then you know, we still got wool here, and there's a bunch of wool accents I'm probably going to use in whatever I put in here. And for now, I'll just have to do it in wool, and then I'll probably come back and replace it with the red stained clay after. A lot of the stained clay, the colors are not fantastic, but I think the red looks quite good. So yeah, I'll come and do some red accents in here after. Whoops, that is not right. But yeah, so I should be done this in, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes here. I'll put the lighting in, and then we'll come back and we'll look at how we're going to make this less of a floating tower, because, you know, we got this big concrete tower above us, and it's sitting on nothing. It's just floating. There's this dirt that I gotta get rid of. But yeah, we'll come back and we'll work on that in just a bit. Okay, another quick update here. I got the floor laid out, and I'm liking it quite a bit. You know, it's just a plain checkerboard pattern, but I think it works well, and even at night, it's very nice and bright in here with all the lights. So, yeah, I'm really liking that. And here, so this dirt block marks out the center of this close edge of the circle. This one over here measures out the far edge right underneath the middle there. And what I want to do here is I've laid out a circle that's 25 blocks diameter. So this is 19, this is 25. And my thoughts here are to kind of, well, I want to continue the sloping outward look of the tower up there. So I've got to bring the shaft of the tower out like that, and I want to connect it up with where this circle is. But I also don't want to close it all in. So my thoughts are to just have it with like archways through the circle, so maybe 8 of them, you know, 8 archways going through like that, you know, so like here. And then we'll see how that works out. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it all, but that's what I'm going to be building next. And here I've made a list of all the things that I want to put in the tower, so I have it all laid out. So I want a nether portal in the base. I'll be moving that one to a permanent spot. I want an item drop area. And what I mean by that is I want an area that's got a half slab floor and underneath hoppers that will suck items through the half slab floor. So what I want to be able to do is somewhere in the base of this tower have a designated item drop area, and if I throw items on the ground there, or like stacks of stuff, it will get sucked into the hoppers and get transported to the storage room, which will be underneath my house there. You can see balcony of the house right up there. So that's one thing I want. Obviously a ladder up to the chicken farm, a ladder down to the underneath area here, and I'm not quite sure. Let's see, can we break through with a missed by a little bit, but yeah, you can see that's still open there, and that will remain open. I don't know if I'll ever put anything down there. There'll probably be a pipeline running through it, but I want to leave that villager down there forever. We spent enough time in the elevator. That's his new home there. His plain stone brick house. Let's see, so ladder up, ladder down. I want a balcony suspended in the middle here, which will have some of these other features on it that I'm going to get to. So it'll be kind of suspended in the, between all these support things that are coming down. You'll see how it all works out. I'm sure it'll look great. Additionally, I want to kind of dome this into like a, kind of a concrete dome, a stone dome. So we'll work on that too. I want a door here, install a permanent door and not just this dirt sissy bar, I think people refer to them as. So I'm thinking probably like a 3x3 door. I'll just grab a design from somebody. I think KMBKomhyr might have a nice one. But yeah, that's kind of what I'll do. So I'll probably extend this outward a little bit, have a door here, and then I still want to put a tunnel through here to get to the rest of the base. So that's on the list. I want to have an anvil station, an enchanting table. I only have the one enchanting table in here, way down in my mine shaft, which isn't even safe now. I really should have them more places, because I often end up with a whole bunch of levels and, nothing to do with them that's convenient. I'd have to go all the way down, grab a book, that sort of thing. Have just a small, one furnace or a couple furnaces. Crafting tables, maybe hidden somewhere. An item disposal unit. So I'm not quite sure what I'll do there. Maybe use some cactuses to dispose of stuff. Just, garbage dump. For stuff like, well, I don't know, maybe this bow. Piece of crap, almost broken. Zombie meat, stuff like that. Oh yeah, and I'm Steve right now. I think that's what the villager and the cats were doing down there. That cult ritual. They were turning me into Steve. Obviously an infinite spring somewhere, a water source. I was thinking maybe doing a fountain in the center of here. So we'll look at that. And lastly, I would like to have some sort of system where it will store chicken here that I can pick up, and when this storage is full, it will transport the chicken to the storage room. So we'll work out something there with some redstone. And lastly, a pipe that leads to the storage room system, so that will, end up coming down from the top somehow and down through the floor, and so yeah, that's my plan. So the first thing first, I think, will be to get some of this cosmetic look out of the way, bring the supports down for the tower. So I'm going to get to work on that, and we'll be back. Alright, so as you can hopefully see through this glass here, I have the base of the tower continued all the way down to the ground to kind of, well, it makes it look like it's not just floating in midair, but what has happened in addition to that is it looks really closed off. So next thing to do is to cut arches through it. So I got one here, and I think I'm happy with the shape. It works with the slope of the tower here, so I'm hoping that yeah, I think that'll work out fairly well. So yeah, I'm going to do that on the other sides here. So we have an opening that is 7 wide, nice and big. and it's 5. Yeah, it's. I'm just wondering if maybe this would look a little better. 4, 3, 1. This might have been better the way it was. Yeah, that would probably work. Well, we'll try it out and we'll see how I like it. But yeah, we're going up 5 and then 2 and then 3 across the top. So yeah, so this is 7 here. So we're taking this whole thing out here. And then I believe that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then we're going up 5 like so. And then so it didn't look quite so funny back here. I filled this in. However, I'm gonna lose a light there. I guess that's all right. Yeah, the flooring is not. I'm not sure if I like how the lights aren't centered there. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out when it's all done. So we got another 2 up here, and it's so nice with this haste beacon with just the efficiency 4. I can actually jump and break blocks before I land, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, so there's a second arch. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, I think. And then of course we're gonna have some here too. So got to kind of work out the shape here. I haven't really figured that out yet, but yeah, we're going with a 2 wide kind of pillar at the bottom here. So that ends up being actually 2 by 2 full. So that's pretty good. And then yeah, we'll go up at least 4 on here. Haven't quite figured it out yet. We're gonna have to see what looks good, because the way the bottom of the building here slopes inward kind of limits you a little bit in how you can make an arch and actually have it look okay. So let's actually try just leaving it at the 4 high here, and then we'll try going up 2. Yeah, that's the same. Let's see if we take these out. Is that gonna look funny? It looks a little funny. I think these are making it look a little funnier. And then maybe we have to go one in the middle too, to even it out a little bit, to make it look a little more archy. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm going to try this out on all the sides, and then we'll come back and see how it looks. So I'll be back. Well, I've gone a little bit further. I got all the archways cut out, as you can see. I think overall this is looking quite good. You know, it still feels pretty open to me. It looks like the tower is actually sitting on something. And I also finished up just the dome shape up here. So yeah, I just used a sphere generator and just cut out a piece of the top of a sphere and duplicated it up there. And so I think this is all looking pretty good. Let's see, I can get up here. And yeah, so it comes right up under the chicken farm. Got it all lit up here so nothing can spawn. And I'm kind of trying to figure out where I should go and work next in here. I guess you know, like I was talking about having a bit of a balcony or a second floor, something like that in here. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do that would be. Yeah, just kind of thinking without saying anything, but yeah, I'm gonna need some staircases getting up to it, and yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge to work something out there, but I'm gonna get to work on that off camera again, and yeah, I'll show you guys when I have something done. Well, I've done a whole lot more work since the last time I updated you guys, so why don't we take a little tour? So, first thing you see here on each of the support pillars, I've put kind of this planter kind of thing with these drooping plants. Now we're getting, like I said, kind of into some artsy-fartsy stuff, but I think this looks pretty cool. That's kind of like a weeping plant in a planter, and that's hiding a lever for this lamp to light up here, and also some of the like, you know, up there. I didn't want to have mob spawning kind of thing. That also is why I have lamps up there. I've got lever hidden behind here, just brought that stone down a little bit so that power those. So I think that looks pretty good. So yeah, planters and lamps up there, and then we come in here and we have a nice fountain. This, do I have buckets? I got a bucket. This down here works as an infinite water spring, so can take from anywhere down here in the fountain, so that's pretty good. And yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. Pretty nice looking fountain. Up here we got staircase going up to the balcony on the second floor that I was talking about. So I did kind of this, you know, rounded shape that, well, you know, just design choices, right? It's all about your design choices. So there's not a whole lot up here. I was actually thinking maybe putting in a bench here. Let's maybe do that right now. You know, so we got trees up here, look pretty nice. Let's maybe put a bench here. So I was thinking just something simple like this, maybe. And then, oh no, I have slabs here, some birch slabs. So that does kind of, yeah, that blocks the light. Maybe we won't put that right there, but we could move it back one. Yeah, why don't we do that? So yeah, we're just kind of decorating the place up, spiffing it up, but there's some functional stuff that I'm going to be putting in here, so we'll take a look at that in just a minute. But yeah, a little bench. I think that looks pretty good there. So just a nice little, oh, I got coordinates up. Why do I have coordinates up? Oh, because I was looking at lighting levels. So yeah, just decoration. Here, this was kind of something difficult I had to work out. I think this solution is acceptable to me. So what this is you know, we have a ladder going up, still working on this. This will go right up to the top of the Calgary Tower, but right now it just ends here. So what I've done is I've come off this chest here. We'll just leave this chest as a buffer, I guess. Come off with this pipeline that loops around to here and goes down the back here, goes straight down right here in a column, and yeah, we will have a safe fall on this side, a water break, and so that comes down behind these wool blocks, which I'll be changing out with baked clay, and then it goes behind the paintings here. I wanted something thin, one block. I was trying to use trapdoors, but you can't place them on the side of a hopper. But I think this is not too intrusive. We still have a too wide staircase here. And yeah, so it's just underneath that. And then we can come down here. And what we have here, this is the item drop area that I was talking about. So we throw stuff on here, whatever it is, and it gets sucked into hoppers below that. And this is where the pipeline comes down from the chicken farm. So I think that looks pretty cool. And then, so what's happening is they're going to join up together, and we can go take a look at that if we come down this other staircase here. So they join up right back there, and in this area of this lower level, which I've started on but haven't gotten too far, we're going to have the cooked food pickup area. So what I need to do is I have items from there, from I'm kind of all over the place with this, from the item drop area merging into the pipeline here. So it's back there. I can, yeah, so there's that dirt I was throwing in there. Did it all make it? I don't know. Oh, is this? Oh, that's not connected. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that right now. So yeah, that wasn't connected to the pipeline, so we'll just do that. And now we are connected. So I have it merging into one, so everything will be in one pipe, and then I'm going to sort chicken back out into a chest here, somewhere in this room back here, and that chest will have a sensor on it. When it detects that it's completely full, it will bypass that sorting system and send all the cooked chicken over to the storage room. So the idea is that it will keep a chest here full of cooked chicken all the time, and any excess will head over to wherever I end up putting the storage room, somewhere underneath my house. So that's that. I got a bunch more plans for down here. You know, we're gonna have over in this direction enchanting, somewhere over here. I have an idea for an anvil station. We got some more things going in, but we'll get to that shortly. So yeah, this staircase I think looks pretty neat. We need some more glass here, I think. Yeah, I'll grab some panes. I think I got some around here. Oh yeah, plenty. So we'll try that. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, so the idea in here was just to keep it nice and light and roomy and bright. So I got, you know, lots of lamps up near the ceiling that don't really do anything other than keep the darkness up there at bay. See, there's a little bit creeping in the back here. Might do something about that, might not sure. But yeah, it's, you know, it's nice and bright and comfortable, and I AFK'd in here just kind of standing right here for several hours. Didn't have any mob problems, so I think everything's pretty alright in here. So let's see, looking at the list, we need to put the portal in. That'll be down below. The item drop area, we can check that off. Ladder up, that's good. Ladder down, well, that'll be down in the downstairs. We got the staircases going down diagonally, and then we'll have some way to go check on our villager. The balcony, well, that's pretty much done. The door, nothing done there yet. Anvil station, I'm going to be working on that very shortly here. A furnace somewhere down below. Crafting table, same thing. Item disposal, nothing there yet. Water source, well, we got a fountain. That's good. The food pickup, well, we just talked about that. Nothing in there yet. And the storage pipe is in place, but doesn't go anywhere yet. So, I am going to get some materials together to build an anvil station, and we'll see what I mean by that in just a minute here. So, I'll be back. Okay, well, we're almost out of time for this episode, but I wanted to finish off by doing a little on-camera redstone work. So I'm going to build the anvil station right here. I don't have any anvils on me, so we're going to have to get that after, but yeah, first we're going to build this. So what we have to start with is a sticky piston. We got to build ourselves a bud switch. So this design, well, yeah, maybe I should talk about the thing I'm building. So this was inspired by something Doc M built. It's almost exactly the same as something he did a video on. It's just an anvil refilling station powered by a bud switch. So you have one anvil showing, and then you have a bunch of anvils stacked up, hidden, that get pushed into place as soon as your current anvil breaks. So that is what we're building. So I took the design he did. Well, I didn't even take the design he did. I came up with kind of my own design based on exactly what he built. So the function is the same. It's just something that I designed on my own in order to, yeah, I guess just make it mine. So we're building a bud switch that I saw in a video by Seth Bling. So that's that. So what we're building here is the bud itself, and that should be just about it for the bud switch. So we can yeah, we can see it updating actually. Let's see here. There you go. So there's the bud. Every time this piston here gets a block update, that bud is going to fire. So how it works is that it's not using the piston quasi-connectivity, as Seth Bling calls it. Instead, what happens is that this piston is powered and wants to be pushing out this redstone block, but when it tried to do that, this piston was out and blocking it from being pushed. So that means that it wants to push, but it can't, but it couldn't when it wanted to, so it needs a block update to know that the way is clear and that it can push. And then, see, if I took this piston out, this thing would just fire non-stop. So you need this second piston right on here to stop it, and that's how you get the bud action. So that is where the anvil will be sitting. Now what we need is a little extra circuit to push the piston into place. So what I'll do here is I just need to build myself a little monostable circuit. So we'll line that up there, and we're just using one of these piston ones. They're really handy and nice, so we'll just do it like so. And I think I had this one on 2 and this one was on max. I can't remember the exact settings. I might have to go back and check if this doesn't work out. But ooh, that's gonna make it dark. Let me move this pumpkin here. We'll just shift it up, and we'll have the face showing. Who cares? Whoops, I needed that block. I built this once for practice and creative, but it's a little bit difficult when you're doing it for reals on camera. Okay, so let's finish this off here like that. And that is the block that will push the next anvil into place. I really should have brought some anvils with me to show you how this works. But basically, if we use this... we can't even place a jack-o'-lantern on there. So, well, I can use a redstone torch. So basically, I broke it. Basically, yep. I had these settings wrong. That was what it was supposed to be, and that is actually why I brought the furnace with me. Things are going smoothly. I wanted the furnace here so that it wouldn't be pushed if something broke like that. So I think we should be good now. I think? Okay, yeah, I think we're good. So basically, yeah, when the anvil that's sitting on the piston breaks, then the bud switch will fire. There will be a stack of pistons right here on this block, and this piston will move out of the way and then push back and shove the anvil onto place on top of here. Now, some of you might be saying this is not a bud flop. This is just a regular self-resetting bud switch, and so this design will break, and I have a solution for that, but I'm actually going to grab some anvils and we'll be right back to finish this off. Okay, we're back, and as is, this is almost functional. So yeah, we just stack anvils up above like so, and yeah, we can store 4 anvils behind, and then all I have is slabs. Well, it'll have to do. We can kind of, just fill this in and get a nice, fairly flush wall. So yeah, let's just do this quick, and then I'll. I need my axe out. I'll break a hole in here. So this is what it's the look is gonna be, and yeah, I'll do this too. And so yeah, we'll have a nice flush wall, and then as soon as this anvil breaks, and we can replace that stone brick behind. Oh, I had to pick it out already. Whoops. As soon as this anvil breaks, the action we're looking for is this. So pushes a new one into place. However, you can see that the bud switch fired twice. and broke one of the anvils. So we had 4 up there, and now we only have 2 in storage. So in order to fix that, I need these comparators here. And all we're going to do here, ooh, there's the anvil that broke. We're going to, sorry about that. We're going to make a little signal extender here. So, ooh, tough to get in there now. Yeah, I might have to kind of break my way in here just a little bit. So we're just going to use one of these comparator extenders here, and yeah, I need to kind of get in like this. And can I? Nope. There, I think I got it. Yep. Okay. So yeah, you know, comparator feeding into comparator will extend a signal. So that is what we're doing here. I think that's got it. Yeah, so there's a torch right behind that piston there that is currently off. When it turns on, this piston fires out, and it'll also send a signal up to this wire up here. And then that will feed into itself, and since that powered block is right above the piston, it'll just leave that piston out until these comparators run out of power. So now we should get the action we're looking for. So we should be able to break this to simulate the action of an anvil breaking, and then we get a new one in place. And then you heard the piston retract. Let's do that one more time. And then listen. Okay, that means the system's reset. And there's no way I can break anvils faster than that. So this should all work well. So that is a done project. Like I said, we can just replace this block here. I'm gonna have to break all these anvils now. We can replace that block with, you know, our block of choice. So in this case, we're using the birch wood. And if I can get in there, actually, let me break this one more time here. Oh, and now I've broken the whole thing. Oh man. Okay, we'll put this back, and this was on. Why is that happening? This one was on 2. And then yeah, if we just fill in right here, and we can fill in right here. Am I stuck on something? Is there an invisible block here somewhere? I don't know. So yeah, now we got kind of a nice flush look, except for, you know, of course, the piston for the bud switch down below. But yeah, I think this is a really cool system. I'm glad that people came up with this. I'm glad that I could come up with my own version of it. And let's give it one more look so that you can see when it retracts. You got wood on the sides, and all you can see is the redstone block below, but that's alright. So yeah, that is finished. And this episode is finished too. Finally got it done. I was sitting on some footage on this one for a while, but yeah, I think everything's turning out really well. I hope you guys like this episode, and we'll see you next time.